we've got another beautiful, beautiful 2023 Indian Pursuit in to upgrade the factory. Not even power band, but just the basic 50-watt fairing and tour packs to a Davidson Audio dual amp 8-speaker build. Going to give you a walk around of the bike as it sits. Most of y'all already know what these bikes come equipped with, but we get a lot of new viewers here, so let's go ahead and show you what's on it. And then we're going to get in the back because Bill's ready to get this thing torn up. And yes, it's sunny in Florida, so I'm squinting. So let's show you this bike. A 2023 Indian Pursuit. And if for y'all that aren't aware, most of the Pursuits come with a very basic 50-watt setup. Let's see. Yep, this one's got the 5 1/4 in the front, 5 1/4 in the rear. So this is going to be a substantial upgrade from what this customer has. What we're going to end up doing is a Davidson Audio dual amp up here in the fairing. So two 800.4s, our ARC Audio PSM-Pro DSP up here. Cicada Audio components in the fairing. So 6.5-inch mid with the shallow mount tweeter in our bracket. Davidson Audio 6.5-inch lowers with the Cicada Audio 6.5-inch compression horn. Davidson Audio lids with the CM8.4X's in there. That's the Cicada Audio carbon fibers. In the tour pack is going to be the Cicada Audio Pro coaxes, which are the CXX 5 1/4. Other than that, we're also going to put the Cairo Fang lights on the lower fairings. Yeah, that's about all on this bike. So let's get it in there. I'll get some footage of it torn apart and the process and let you all hear how it sounds and what the customer thinks when it's done. Before we get this bike all buttoned up, we're going to do a quick little walk around for everybody that's not familiar with how we do things. So underneath the fairing, this is our tried and true dual amp setup. So we've got our 4 gauge that comes in a dual distribution out here, giving you 8 gauge out. PSM-Pro, this is your satellite module antenna, which feeds the module here. This is for your windshield. For everybody that asks, when it comes down to the other module for your lights, is shoved down in here in the neck to give us as much clearance as possible. And then we just got a couple of zip ties to put up in here, but that's the amp for the 8s. It's the amp for the fairing, lower fairing, and tour pack. And then the battery's all done up. This will all go back together. And as you can see, this customer wanted the Cairo Fang lights, so that wiring's there. This is for our lowers. Same thing over here. All wiring rather nice and neat down here. Split off. This is for the Cairos. That goes down, obviously. Davidson Audio lids. Tour packs OEM connector. Plugs right in. So we are good to go. The guys are going to finish getting this put back together so the customer can pick it up and head back to Texas where he lives. And as you can see, we got our nice Davidson Audio bracket sitting here, giving us a nice solid component kit. So we're gonna get this bike back together. I'll give you a walk around once it's done and see how it sounds, what the customer thinks. This bike is done. Yeah, I mean, there's really not much to say about it besides it came out amazing, looks factory minus the black lids. The customer is getting them painted when he gets back to Texas. But I mean, these builds, we really love doing these dual amps. We get two 800.4s in the fairing with the DSP, so everything in the fairing is up there. Everything, you maintain the rest of your storage. One thing I will touch base on, I'll open up the lid, but those 8-inch lids actually give you more storage in the bags versus the OEM, simply because our 8-inch lids move the 8-inch up out of the lid versus the 6.5s where Indian has it with the grill bezels, they sit down in it. So it's a space saver, gives you the most out of this system, and sounds absolutely amazing. This is one of our favorite, most well-rounded, so that way when you're on the highway, you're enjoying your mids and your highs, and it's gonna last. So let's go ahead and walk around this bike. We already showed you underneath the fairing, so now let's show you the outside of it, how it sounds, and get it to the customer. Just a quick overview, 23 Pursuit. Love this blue. If you don't remember, this is the same setup we did on a previous customer's build. I'm pretty sure it was the same bike. Absolutely digging this color. These limiteds look really nice. And real quick, I didn't realize this, but I guess the limiteds in this year, they did a silver front wheel. That's pretty slick. I didn't notice that till now. But two 800.4s, ARC PSM-Pro in the fairing. Keep all the equipment there, clears nicely with our fairing shroud, protects all of it. In the fairing, this is one of our favorites. The Cicada components, which is the CM65.4X's with the 075T tweeters up in the above it. Then this our Davidson Audio 6.5-inch adapters with the compression horn CH65.4s. In the tour pack are the CXX 5 1/4s. That's a carbon fiber coax. Love those speakers. Uses all OEM wiring, so this tour pack comes off as it should. Doesn't stop you from doing anything, completely serviceable. Here, our sleek Davidson Audio lids here with the Cicada Audio CM8.4X. That's our carbon fiber mid bass. And like I was saying a minute ago, you can see it moves the speaker up. So whereas, you know, the OEM lid kind of tracks down here, it's slimmer, then the speaker is recessed even more. So it gives you plenty of storage here for the customer. So that way you don't have to worry about, you know, damaging the speaker, and you can pack it full like the customer did here. And then you got that double click, nice and tight. That's it for this bike. Let's listen to her, see how she sounds. I already know it sounds amazing. Like I said, this is the same setup we put on my shop Challenger, minus the tour pack. And we have carbon fiber 8-inch lids. But this is a much better budget-friendly version versus the carbons. The carbons fit amazing, they look amazing. And with a little bit of sound deadener, they sound amazing. These ones are nice and dense, so you don't have to worry about the sound deadener.
Would it be a sin if I had did it for the Trinity? Jesus said that we should have affection for our enemies. Then he flipped the tables, think I'm picking up the rest. I get it. I just dropped hot clothes on the hater hat. And I'm just stylish. And I shine a light in Nashville, where you find us. Planted in the middle of the city like a lion. Real life looking like Joe, bring a Leviathan. Hope to die fish, didn't need Poseidon. I don't pop a pill, I need a bird.
The sky is gone. Tomorrow is for wise men. The rest of you just like that. Times like yesterday. And yesterday is gone.
Yesterday gone, don't think about the past. Then they know who I was under the mask. It look greener when you look at that grass. Jealousy make you blind to what you have. I never trip, never fall. I get up quick, clever. No, we won't be up forever. Walking with God made my principle better. When I was in school, they said I couldn't focus. Teacher would look at me like I was hopeless. Graduated and my eyes open. Coach said that you had to be chosen. I believed till I looked at Moses. Then I went to read by David and Saul. It ain't about if you gonna be chosen. It's about if you gonna answer the...
Gonna wrap up this install, so the customer's on his way from the hotel so he can get back to Texas. Let's see what the customer's thoughts are on his system and then get him back on the road today.
On this crazy brain.
Off the rails on this crazy brain.
The customer is here to pick up his beautiful 23 Pursuit. Again, loving this color. These are the limiteds. Absolutely love it. And we've had two of them back to back now. The last customer we did, pretty much a very similar setup, same color. So it's super cool to see these bikes out there. But we're gonna see what his thoughts are on the system and dealing with us. And he's got a long ride back to Texas. We talked about 12 to 14 hours with stops somewhere in there. So we always appreciate customers traveling to us.
Coming from the stock speakers to this is night and day. Very well worth the wait, very well worth the money. Not looking forward to the drive back, but driving down here was definitely a blessing. I appreciate everything y'all have done. Y'all have made me feel like at home. Told me 2 days. I'm doing a day and a half turnaround, so I'll get home a little early.
Yes. Oh, I appreciate you, man. It's a huge blessing after our conversations and emails. He's like, that's what I want. And he rode all the way out here, so we always appreciate customers making the trip, regardless if it's here or 12 hours or even further. We've had them all up from North Dakota, so I appreciate it. He's going to get on the road, and we're going to wrap this up. So if you're looking for the best aftermarket audio solution for your Indian, Harley, car, truck, motorcycle, period, whatever it is, make sure you come check us out in beautiful Panama City, Florida. We'd be more than happy to help you. God bless all of you and ride safe.